In a quiet village nestled between the rolling green hills of Rwanda, where the mornings were wrapped in soft mist and the evenings hummed with crickets, there lived a young woman named Amina. Amina's home was small, a clay house with a thatched roof at the edge of the village. Behind it grew a modest garden of beans, cassava, and sweet potatoes. Life had not been easy for her. She had lost her parents years before and now lived alone. But Amina was not truly alone. She had Zuri. Zuri was a small hen with golden brown feathers that shimmered under the sun. She had bright, curious eyes and a soft cluck that sounded almost like laughter. Wherever Amina went, Zuri followed. Through the garden, along the dusty paths, even to the stream where Amina fetched water. The villagers often smiled when they saw them together. "Look," they would say, "Amina and her little companion." Every morning as the sun rose gently over the hills, Zuri would lay one warm egg. Amina would pick it up carefully, holding it like something precious. She would smile softly and whisper, "Thank you, my dear. One is enough for today." She would cook the egg, eat part of it for breakfast, and save the rest for the evening. It wasn't much, but it was enough. And somehow, her heart felt full. Days passed peacefully, until one morning, something changed. Zuri laid 2 eggs. Amina blinked in surprise. "2?" she said quietly. "Ah, what a blessing." She cooked 1 egg as usual. The second she took to the small village market. She sold it for just enough to buy a little maize flour. The next day, Zuri laid 2 eggs again and again. Soon, the villagers began to notice. "You should sell both eggs," one man advised. "You could earn more money," said another. "If you feed her better, maybe she'll lay even more," someone else added. "Think bigger, Amina. You could have many hens. Build a business." Amina listened, smiling gently. But she simply said, "One for me, and one to share. That is enough." Instead of selling all the eggs, she began giving them away. To a mother who struggled to feed her children. To tired school kids walking home hungry. To neighbors who needed a little help but were too shy to ask. Sometimes she would leave eggs quietly at someone's doorstep and walk away before they could see her. People began to call her the kind girl with the golden hen. Then the rains came, heavy rains, stronger than anyone had seen in years. The river swelled, crops were destroyed, roads turned to mud. Hunger began to creep into the village. Many families struggled, but through it all, Zuri continued to lay 2 eggs every morning. Amina had been preparing. She had not wasted what she had been given. She boiled eggs, preserved them, and shared them quietly, day after day, with those who needed them most. No noise, no praise, just kindness. One evening, as the rain finally softened, a group of villagers gathered outside her home. "Amina," one of them asked, "why didn't you try to make more money when you had the chance?" Another added, "You could have been rich by now." Amina looked at them, her eyes calm and warm. She knelt beside Zuri, gently stroking her feathers, and said, "Because true wealth is not in having more. It is in knowing what is enough." She paused, then continued softly, "I kept what I needed. The rest was never really mine to keep." Zuri clucked gently and nestled close to her feet, as if she understood every word. And in that quiet moment, something changed in the hearts of those who stood there. They realized happiness is not about collecting more. It is about appreciating what we already have and choosing to share it with love. Because when we lift others, we rise together, and in kindness, we become truly rich.